You were the heavy lifting. You were the one who patched the emotional leaks, stabilized their volatile nervous system, and refined their communication skills until they were finally functional enough to be compatible with someone else. Now, you're watching them reap the benefits of your labor from the sidelines. If you feel like a piece of equipment that was discarded the moment the upgrade arrived, you aren't paranoid, you're observant. This is the cruel reality of being a transitional bridge, and it is a pattern that will keep repeating until you understand why your psychology made you the contractor rather than the homeowner. This topic matters right now because we are currently living in a culture of optimization. People don't always enter relationships to love, they enter them to calibrate. The uncomfortable psychological truth is that trauma doesn't always make people kinder. Sometimes it makes them efficient. You were the project that cleared their debris. You were the person who held the mirror up until they could finally stand the sight of their own reflection. The moment they reached a point of self-actualization, they didn't just leave the relationship, they left the version of them that needed you. It's not that they didn't appreciate the work, it's that the work was never about the partnership, it was about the transition. We often fall into this because of the sunk cost of our own empathy. We mistake our ability to fix broken things for a romantic connection. We think, if I can just show them how to love, they will surely love me. But psychology doesn't work that way. Emotional growth is not a down payment. You cannot invoice someone for the lessons they learned while they were with you. They didn't use you with a sinister plan. They used you as a psychological scaffold. They climbed on your back to see over the fence, and once they saw the view, they naturally moved toward it, leaving the scaffold behind because it had served its structural purpose. Listen to me closely, because you need to stop viewing this as a failure of your value. If you are the kind of person who can take a broken, chaotic, and emotionally unavailable human and turn them into a stable partner, you don't have a relationship problem. You have a superpower. You have been playing lead architect in a game where you should have been a tenant. The bridge you built for them was a masterclass in your own resilience. You didn't lose your ability to build. You just finished a high-stakes freelance project for a client who couldn't afford your long-term rates. Stop mourning the loss of the client and start recognizing the value of the blueprint you still hold in your hands. You are the one who knows what it takes to love deeply, and you are the one who has the capacity to build something that actually lasts. That experience didn't diminish your worth, it refined your standards. If you've spent the last few months feeling like you were just a stopover, realize that you were the one who had the tools, the vision, and the strength to hold it all together when they couldn't. The next person you build with won't be using you as a bridge, they'll be helping you build the castle. If you're ready to stop auditioning for the role of the fixer and start claiming your position as the architect, the algorithm usually likes to hear about it, and it's a good way to signal to yourself that you're finally ready to change the floor plan. I'll see you in the next frame.